My greetings for you. Uh-huh. You remember that time when they talk say IMF loan cause wahala, cause kata for Nigeria? That was the genesis. We still dey that kind Ecclesiastes lamentation. Revelation still far. But this thing, the genesis na IMF loan that time. If they ask wetin they take all this money they do, na no go understand. But how many times Buhari don borrow already? Between you and me, as we dey talk now, he don borrow how many times since when he come to power? We dey hear say by December, debt within Naija neck go hit like that kind 6 trillion. When was the last time he borrowed? How many weeks ago? We will see the fight. Say, hey, no. Baba toothpick, send all of una. Don't grab another one. Buhari seeks fresh approval seeks approval for fresh $4 billion, 710 million pounds loan. Una never come out from the one way day before. Economic experts come talk say debt servicing so far as we speak now stands at 60% of the revenue Nigeria generates every month. We are using 60% of Nigeria's revenue to be servicing debt, and yet we are borrowing fresh loan. Did I say we? No. I no follow them out, come on myself. Honor. Still dey borrow loan. On your behalf, Buhari still dey borrow loan. I no go come out follow there. It concern me. We are fighting. We are distracting ourselves with other things. The guy they enjoy am. They take us catch cruise. They borrow loans. They go. And when we tell you say, even though we want other things we will fight for, they are long-term dreams. Let us at the same time not forgo this one, because we still in Nigeria. We still spend the currency. We still carry the passport. If you go anywhere in the world, they go say ask you which country are you from. Even though you are Biafran in spirit and in soul and in mind, even though you are Oduduwan in spirit and in soul and in mind, you can't tell them that. For now, you are still Nigerian. As a result of that, Nigeria still they follow you everywhere you they go. That now why you guys still they fight. Say, may they know they use your head as a Nigerian way you still be now. They take do all this. They do all this. Oh shit. Shegun, this thing they pay, but people know they understand. We know we have long-term vision and dream, but we cannot close our eyes to the short-term things where they affect us. And they come. On the song, daily song, they say 6 Nigerians say they are among the names where they name or where they list for UAE among global terrorism sponsors. Don't forget, say UAE don't they lead now. Don't they lead FBI? Because that they for do Interpol. Now UAE for work with Interpol. Take Bab Osh Poppy. UAE for Dubai. Now them can't list. They can't release names of global sponsors of terrorism. 6 Nigerians, they among them. All the names now from north. No forget say Commodore Olakunle abi Olawunmi talk recently say government knows these people. Nigeria no need make UAE release any list. We know them. One of few of them are already ministers in Buhari's government. And Buhari dey talk say make una no handle terrorists or bandits anyhow. No handle bandits anyhow. Buhari go vex if you try handle bandits anyhow. Buhari go vex for now. Buhari can appoint people wey be I no go mention them. You know say this country you go just dey abuse some people. You know say they understand wetin dey go on, but they take time. When we dey secondary school, we get one book wey we read where they say the title na She Stoops to Conquer. All these people, all of una wey dey abroad, they take patience with people where they try, but where they get patience too. There's a part of stooping to conquer. You have to stoop to conquer because you are inside the it. If you dey outside, easy. It is easier said than done. If you dey outside for where the thing dey born, it go easy for you to talk. Say you supposed to like this because na no dey inside the it. People wey dey inside the it wey still remain consistent, bro, respect them. Now why they always tell people make they know they compare me with other people. I dey inside the it and I still remain, and I know they change what I still dey. Respect, bro. If it easy, come back now. Come face am. You know, because they get everybody data. And despite that, we see they talk. You know, easy. Respect us, so I'm not gonna talk more than that. But wetin I dey even try talk, we say the country don't get as it be the way it take be. And all of us, we dey fight for wetin we dey fight for. We know where our mind be as per destination. We know, but we also what's the name of this our comedian guy we dey do the other day? We dey vex for inside radio station. We will upload the video. Talk say whatever you want to do now. You only have till 2023 do. If you want to sell Nigeria, sell. If anything you want to do, you dey back kidnappers, they back terrorists, they call them bandits, they back everything. Anything we want to do between now and 2023, do anything we want to do am now. Make we know. I beg. People don't back am. People they don't accept. They don't resign to fate. Say now wetin you want to be this, we know. Do am between now and 2023. After then we go begin reverse wetin we fit reverse. Because it don't reach one stage where we say waiting now. They take us borrow money every day. To achieve what? We know they see results. They take us borrow money to they take empower bandits. Because we don't understand. We know they understand again. They don't reach one stage where we don't say, okay, any nonsense, any rubbish I want to do. Because anybody will talk now, they pick them up. Do nonsense when you want to do. Your time get limits. Gaddafi day go, you do your own come out now. Oh, Mobutu Sese day, you do your own come out. Now we suppose get sense now. Now we, you and me, suppose can't get sense. Say the next one won't happen. We got to do town hall meetings. They decide, say this one we know in antecedents. You know mean well for us. We suppose to know. All those ones we know mean well for, we suppose to mark them down. They put them down. Say this one you know mean well for us. I beg. You know mean well for this country. You know mean well. More they note them down. They note them down. They commode them. See, this one we know if you support. This one we know if you support. For all those 5,000 we don't want share, make them die with them. Nobody. We won't convince people. Make them not collect them. Now today, I beg. Even the people where they give 5,000, I don't tire. See, if you go give us 5,000 after once we don't enter finish by. Now we go first sub. Do you know what they did to Okada riders? They use them. Give them Makoto, give them everything. They say, yeah, I want to protect you. They enter finish like this, bam. Now Okada the first ban. Say no more Okada. You see what they talk? These people are, as far as now, still the same parties we now know, the same popular parties we now know. I beg. But what thing I expect make we they do? While we are creating alternative parties, let us also be going into the existing parties. Yeah, because we need insider information too. Sorry, I added S to information. We need insider information. I dey try use pidgin now. Why they add this for information? Forgive me for that one. But you should supposed to know what they try to do. Now, if they will not allow the alternative to work, let us cause implosion in the existing party. We need to enter the existing parties. We have works to do. Enter the existing parties. Mass people into it. People that are incorruptible. People that know how to play the game, but go inside. But people who are also tired of the schemings and shenanigans, let's put them inside. Do the tweakings here and there, follow them here and there, follow them here and there, follow them here and there. We will be collecting the information. And I don't want to reveal strategy. It will say I get money, I know anything to do. I'm not supposed to talk. But people will owe the money, they're not ready. Now where the problem is. So at the end of the day, all of us are not ready. But some of us will continue to talk the matter with day. I greet you, Abdul Razak. I'm Goto on Facebook. Bangs Juggernaut on YouTube. I greet you. Yeah. I just did my deal. I know they find trouble. But you know what thing they pay me pass? The people will get the means and power to effect the changes. No, they know where to go. Then they face, then they get it. They know they listen to real thing. And I understand it will take time before they start coming back to the right channel. I understand it. When you see, I like waiting Nnamdi Kanu they do for East. They catch him. They think say once they capture Nnamdi Kanu, the agitation go die. Bah. I like Eastern people. Ah shit. Then they give them back to back. Give them back to back. Like you still say because we hold Nnamdi Kanu, order no day again. We still day. Structure day, hierarchy day. They don't they lament the governor where they put for. You understand? Don't they lament? Even Buhari last time when you visit him, they say I thank you, I appreciate you for inviting me, but I'll be careful with your invitation next time because no crowd to receive him. They wanted to use it to say the East is also for Buhari, or the East also supports or agrees with Buhari. Baba reach there. You see, say the tiny people we can't receive am no reach the staff we even get for Aso Rock. They no reach Aso Rock staff we can't receive am. The sponsored of the purchased crowd no reach the staff where himself he bring from Abuja. They no reach. Everybody for East in the house. Nobody. All the streets they deserted. Everywhere dry. respect. Ndị Igbo, agree to that. They catch Igbo to suppress the agitation for Yoruba or Oduduwa nation. Because one person will no serious the power. Want the camp, want to do anything anyhow for people. Shebi you now hear the last leaked audio from Igbo from where in day for Benin Republic where they talk say if now return they won't return them to Nigeria, make the kukuma return them at once. Make for not just spend free time or wasteful time for where they just go keep am for Benin Republic. I don't talk am since people they abuse me. It better make it stand face them. It better it go dey record. Say face them stand. You know. But even understand me now, he don't they cry by himself. He don't understand me with the talk. He don't want come back say if not to return me, return me. That is a true activist. Return me, go Nigeria. Make I go face waiting day. Anything. It better pass all this mistreatment when they give me. They treat me like small boy for here. Take me back to Nigeria. No be there in they can't be. Take me back. Make all of us go fix and face am there. Because the more they mistreating like a chicken, like a baby, like fowl, like guinea fowl for Benin Republic, the more they affect the agitation for the liberation of his people, indigenous people. Some of you they look me like small boy, but when I talk, you know, they understand them. They understand them after months or weeks or years, depending on how long your brain capacity. I'm sorry, I'm not insulting. No, it's not an insult to everybody get threshold. Though. Everybody get their own threshold. Say until you reach it before you understand, until you reach it before you understand, or until you reach. But some people don't understand them now. When they talk, I'm saying. And I'm happy that people don't understand the way they. This fight is not fight to finish. Make we do am come out. So that waiting with the fight for go happen. We need it. We need that thing. You understand? Show rest the day where it day. So whatever will happen should happen. You know they run. Till tomorrow, that show my respect. You understand what they talk? No be everybody go understand now, but I go understand now later. Then they take us borrow money. We know what we want in the long run, but we know what they possible now. We will go still the fight or the hammer. Why we know they keep our eyes away from the long run. You understand? I don't know if you explain everything here, but ona go understand with time. Ona go understand. Gentlemen and ladies, then they take ona borrow money. 6 trillion by December. 60% of ona revenue is for debt servicing. Only 40% remain for whether what you call residual payments of staff and salary every month. And develop. How can you use 40%? By the time you use 40%, that is not even enough to pay revenue. How do you plan on that one? And how do you plan on that one for developmental purpose? When you don't even have enough to pay staff and salary. What are we saying? And they still want to borrow more. Shegun, calm down. Nigerians don't understand these things. But we go they try, they break them down, they educate you now, they explain now. You still there Nigeria. That indigenous national republic is a long-term dream. I'm not saying quit it. I'm saying while you are working on that, don't say you are no longer a Nigerian. We still have to work together to make sure that they don't put us in all the problems before we break. Breaking may not happen in the next 10 years. It may not happen in the next 20 years. It may not. I'm telling you the fact. I can't lie to you. But it's something that we cannot stop working on. Do you understand? We should be working on it as a long-term project. But we are still Nigerians. And we cannot look away for what is affecting us collectively as Nigerians. Is that so hard to understand? But anything Buhari ask, I will approve. Senate President. God bless you. Pamoja Milil on YouTube. Osij Ekwam on YouTube will say, what's the point of having a finance ministry? Make her display the comments. Make her see. What's the point of having a finance ministry when the government runs out of money? They simply borrow more without any consideration as to how it will be paid. Because this person goes so come out. You know, people know they understand. And I don't talk this, I don't shout and sins. Instead of understanding, na abuse. Na abuse. Yeah, I feel like this slave. Who tell you say I'm apologetic to? Wetin we dey talk this simple. Say we understand. Say people don't tire for Naija. They want, but that is a long-term dream. It won't happen any soon. But while you are still in Nigeria, don't keep your hands off. Still they fight as Nigerians so that you can have that culture already. So that in our new republic, if anything, any shit like this wants to happen, we already have a culture of treating fuck ups. Let's start from here. Ile Latin Kesho Roje. Ile Latin Kesho is a long-term thing. When we said it, people they say Shegun come on. Then they call me from abroad. Shegun, shut up, you're a small boy, forget it. And they say, ha. I dey on ground, I know wetin dey happen. They have a market, a waiting market. Every election cycle, where they buy votes, they buy this, they buy that. They have. They have. They will still use it to bring themselves back and continue. Our republic, we they dream for, no go happen yet. It's not a short term. Before they even carry Igbo, Professor Akintoye don't ja. More than 3 months before they carry Igbo, he don't ja. You know, stay in don't hear say they won't pick people. And when me talk and they abuse me, I talk say they go pick. When they come for you, you know go steal. These things are not just theories. These things are, you put hard works and sacrifices into things like this. It's not theory. Now work. Now hard work will include personal sacrifice. So you go submit yourself. And I can't talk say the people with me they see so. They don't get the strength to submit themselves. Then go wrong. People abuse me. I don't want to go there. Make it not be like say because for me, at least they try. Because everywhere we are going, they say, hey, that Igbo na weak man, Oleni, hey, little salad, excuse me. Hey, come on, paracetamol. Our gonna paracetamol and defense secondly. You when you get paracetamol, get fancy, get everything for house. So they say nobody feel you. Wait till you take and do. Igbo also stepped in, even if na only mouth you get to use them. Now why I respect them? I know they lie you. I get where I feel say for do better. But I get where I still respect them, say at least step out. I'm an objective analyst. I go give you. Say, for this angle, try. I just wish say for this angle you do better. That's all. That's all. Igbo try. How many of una we get Ogun pass and I go hotel Ogun? But she yeah. Excuse me, you when you get past, what do you do? What do you not do? Now why I say respect and say at least even if you no get at all. He use his mouth. He use his mouth come out. He try. Now man, He go own a man. With all those things where they do Nnamdi Kanu, he still go continue to organize people. He went underground, begin to organize. Say no, we can't allow this nonsense to continue. He was still organizing. Mazina man. Yes, we may not agree with everything. Even those who are Buharis don't agree with everything Buhari does. So what the F? Even those will be Tinubu people, wey dey organize for Tinubu's presidential ambition, no be everything wey Tinubu do they agree with. Abi, no be everything. Therefore, the revolutionaries wey we get, we still dey fight against these things. We may not agree with everything they do, but then they try. For even standing out, them try. Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi, they try. People dey we get pass power pass am, they no step out, then they chop, then they follow government chop. It stood out. Yeah, Sunday Igboho, he try. People dey where they collect, get the power. Now then they collect and pass. Igboho pass it. Now wetin you go do to capture and be this? To collect the millions from government. Abi. They dey. Sowore, Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho, they stood out. They have my respect any day. So if you not get anything against them, what did you do? What have you done? Have you stepped out at least? I don't get past that one. So make I hear this comment. So what they say? They should scrap the finance ministry. They are redundant. What are economic discipline living within our means? OCJ on YouTube. Pamoja. It's a new loan. His ranch in Dara needs expansion in preparation for his grand retirement. He recently saw a pure breed of cows and cattle in Niger he needs to have. Pamoja also came back and said, new loan, the terrorists have sent an urgent memo to their dad that they will be increasing their ransom amounts as the inflation is affecting their joint business. On Facebook, Akinpelu Babatunde says, yes, I concur with your submission. At least they came out to speak for us. Kudos to all human rights activists. Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Omoyele Sowore. John, I don't know the meaning of this particular John Imuse, this particular emoji. I'm not sure I understand. But gentlemen and ladies, that is the point I came here to make today. Yes, we are still in need of. I want to appreciate the clergy, Pastor Elijah. Should I call you Pastor? I'm not sure he even wants me to mention his name, so I disguised it as Pastor Elijah, who heard that I lost my other phone and was like, no, I've been following you and love what you're doing. You were fighting for better road in Otan, Ogun State. You're fighting for this, fighting for that, and you lost your phone in the middle of it. He sent me 104,000 naira so that I can go and buy another phone. I appreciate you. But you know what? I'm not going to buy that. I'm only going to retrieve that SIM. I won't buy that phone. We are still looking to empower 6 of the beneficiaries of our latest ICT training. And we want to empower them. So I would rather channel that fund into buying, even if it is only two two fairly used laptops, to buy 2 of those laptops for those persons, and we will be left with 4. Okay, we'll be left with 4. My own phone is not as important. It's important, but it's not as important as those who I have occupation, like my mind is obsessed or occupied with trying to help those young persons. Because if you don't rescue young persons from these things, they will lose their values. And then if you know the next thing that will happen to them, You know the next thing that will happen to them? Whatever they see, they will join. Thank you so much. That super chat to Sage 20 UAD. That's Australian dollar, if I understand. Yeah. God bless you. I appreciate you. So you understand what that reason they talk? We need to rescue. We need to rescue as many young people who have values but don't have means. We can set them up little empowerment. So if you have any laptop you are not using, please send it to us. Please now. I don't need the money. I just need things to empower people here and there, here and there and there. And I've identified some young persons that need just little things to be empowered. You know, so that we don't lose them to join the camp of the waiting market for all these people that they use as terrorists, cultists, and all that. You know, I'm tired. I can't be looking around me. I can't be looking around me and see people who need little helps and not do what I can. So for me, I appreciate you, sir, for sending me 104,000, but I'm not going to use it to buy a replacement for my lost phone yet. Although I will retrieve the same, but I won't buy that phone yet. I can just look for a palasa. 5,000. I may not do WhatsApp or other things, but I'm interested in at least helping these people out of their situation. For those of you that have been following me for long, you know I do this empowerment works a lot, and it's my character. You know why? When we were fighting in Otta the other day, doing protests, they sent people to come and machete us. Politicians sent, they gave fresh labor to come and cut us out of the road. Yeah. There were some of these people that stood with us, like, no, this one is not, no, you can't do this to him. Yeah, they were my guide. You understand? The people we have supported, we have empowered, they know that we don't have. And we don't collect from politicians. They know we don't collect from politicians and we don't have much. But then they know that the little we have, we don't eat. We support people with it. We empower people. We teach them, you can use this thing to do this. This is the skill you have. You can do this. Do you know how many we have set up, including artists, upcoming? We don't promote all of them here. We are pushing the book here. Do this, do this, do this. And we are even looking to create another outfit for them that will be promoting their entertainment works. Some of them are already growing and I'm happy. I'm not doing it for now or today. That is what you guys don't understand. Or, sorry, not all of you. Many don't understand. We have works to do. And if you don't touch humanity, impact humanity, you can't have all these things you are looking for. Now dream. Because you need people to work for these things or for this change. And if you don't touch them or impact them, if politicians steal money and impact them, politicians will win them over. Yeah, fact. And it is cheap for politicians to do. It's cheap for politicians to do. So if you have any laptop you are not using, send it now, I beg. Let's empower people. We have trained people on ICT skills. We have trained people on graphics designing. Some of those people are in rural areas. If you give them a simple system plus printer, there are many primary, secondary schools around that don't have electricity or computer. If they set up something like that, people who want to print, do this, do that, those who are looking for admission want to print their slip and all that. If that is the only thing they are doing for a start, they will empower themselves from there. They will be solving problems in their local rural areas. And they'll be making small change. Many areas still don't have electricity today in Nigeria. Oh, you think I have electricity? I don't have. I'm using battery. Once these batteries go off, you start seeing the lights going down. My laptop too that I'm using will go down. The fact is, we are training people. Okay, in your area, let's give you one solar panel, one battery, one charge unit, so that I can be charging people's phones. Abi, you can be charging people's phones and collecting 50 naira. Part of the works we are doing, empowering people at the grassroots. You think something will just appear from the sky and rescue Nigeria? No. Even when Jesus came, he didn't come with angels. He picked among people he met on earth and used them as disciples. People he saw around, he chose among them. You know, they understand. Jesus is not, there's no angel that will appear from heaven to do this work. Now see human beings you go use. If you studied personnel management, if you studied human resources, recruitment and training, human development, and all, you will understand these things. Jesus came and chose among men. He didn't come with angels from heaven. I have not seen anybody who came with angels from heaven to come and do a revolution. You know they happen. You still need men. Say she will rest in the Abuja. Yeah, championing and clamoring for a revolution, but you will still need people. It will still need people. Hybrid 10. I've not seen you on this channel before, but you are welcome. Say you are not reading my comments. What's your comment? Can you write it again, please? I leave the comment on the screen so that even when I'm talking other things, your comments can be displayed. Have I not done enough? You see the problem? Where is the understanding? Okay, I have read your comment now, which says you are not reading my comments. I don't read them because I don't understand. If I read it, what will it amount to? If I don't read it, what will it amount to? I'm displaying it already for people to see what you have to say. You know they see them now. You know they see them. Go up now. Go up to where? Can you write what you wrote before again? It's there. Everybody will see and I will read it again. I was busy talking about something. Shebi? When you wrote it, it may have escaped me because there are so many comments. It's not only your own. BC Moshebola Tonshegun, what's the way out of this Nigeria? Or Nigeria, according to my brother in Scotland. Mayogu, Nigeria. Yeah. The way out is number one, we need people to be ready. One person cannot do it all together. One person cannot do it alone. So we need everybody. Not necessarily everybody. We need minimum of like 30% of people who are ready. You understand? And that 30% of people who are ready, I should say my account number, DSS go flag up. No wala. I don't go get money inside before. I don't get change. I don't get money. I put time for screen for you. I go write time now. You go see I'm okay, make I use this scrolling text. GT Bank. We never know. Somebody may just be helping us to empower these young people. 0036 because now I day my mind now. 1997, 67. The name day there. See make I come. Sorry. Okay, I break before I put make I first read. Say it's amazing Buhari is hell bent on destroying Nigeria. Make no talk, I no read the comment again. Say how can he borrow to service a loan? Well, who does that? I'm firmly convinced he wants to destroy Nigeria. Okay, Ivory, I hope you are happy now. I've read your comments. And you can see that it's not even different from what we have been talking about since. Abi? Okay. Can I take the comment off now so that somebody who wants to help, the young people who want to help, can see the comment, the information on the screen? Look at, it's a very, I hope you are happy. Yeah, very happy. God bless you. Oh yeah, now. Oh yeah, now. So, if I want help, this is the account in Naira. But in case una no get Naira, abi una dey fear make they no see your account, abi una dey wonder, abi una no get wetin they call am, una no get how to send naira support. If you get PayPal, if you do PayPal, just send, see this paypal.me/objective. I be like saying this one we dey use now. This paper go work. You go see the paper, you go scroll past now. So later they talk, we say, and I see say the Ganduje son don't go graduate for UK University. Should be another year. Gandola. What did he even study? Global management. Global management in enterprise. Enterprise. I'm waiting again. Enterprise and enterprise and innovation or something like that. It means say you want innovate. Say the way the papa they pull currency for under Buhari before. People don't they catch that method, you know they work again. You know they work again. So the son don't go study finish for UK University. He won't show the papa innovative method. But you know what, that one don't even be issue. You know what be issue now be say all these northern states is where Boko Haram they talk say no to Western education. No be only Boko Haram, Isba self follow they implement Sharia. Boko Haram no to Western education, but them Pekin they abroad. They study Western education. Hypocrisy. When they choose Buhari the other time as their negotiator, you remember they choose Buhari as their negotiator for Boko Haram. They chose Buhari as their negotiator for Boko Haram before he became president. Abi? They say no to Western education. Buhari picking where they for study? I beg. Where them they? Where they for go school? Which kind of education they forget? No be Western. Okay. Buhari don't be there now. As Boko Haram ever, even for once, as Boko Haram ever tried to even say, no, Buhari, this is not acceptable. Na lie. When we say this thing is complete or pure class struggle, people don't understand. It is a game of the rich suppressing the poor. They will use religion as excuse on the surface. All this Sharia and all them. Even among Christians, it's not even Islam alone. Even Christians. Oh, you know they say Christian governors, they talk say this is not acceptable. This is but among themselves, politicians and pastors and reverends and bishops and GOs, they excuse some things for themselves. But if poor man triumph, no problem. I know many people who don't abuse me for this channel. Say I bring Bisola come talk about TB Joshua. They talk say some people they come and say be careful. Yeah, you go soon die. Yeah. Say you bring person they come talk about prophet, the great prophet on your show. I say as far as my mind they pure. Now evil doer go first me die. I no go talk past that one. See, being pure is spirituality on its own. You guys don't know. Being pure and straight is spiritualism on its own. You don't know. Learn it today. Being straight is spiritualism. You don't need babalawo. You don't need afa. You don't need anything. Me, I know they go church. I know they go mosque. I know they go babalawo. Except I just want to go do documentary for people who need them. But the fact be say, being pure is the highest of any spirituality. Write and down, say me I talk am today. Being pure, like your mind pure to your neighbor. You no get any wicked mind to anybody. You no dey do anything wicked to anybody. You just do waiting pure, waiting. Even when you are poor, you don't care. You just do your thing. It is the highest height of spiritualism. Try it. No, just go and try it. It is the highest height, being pure. Go and try it. I give you for free. I know they collect money from you. Go do it for free. Just be pure. They plan evil against you. Leave am for God. They do anything against you. Leave am for God. Anything wey they do, they show you something. Say you do this, kill your enemy. No mind them. Just do your normal pure thing. They go. You go just wonder you. How God they take fight for you. You think say God na mumu? God no be mumu. You know wetin they do. I no go tell you everything wey they don't talk, say they don't do again. I no go tell you. Wey I don't hear. But they say, well, leave them. People they be careful, oh. They do this against it. I say, don't worry about me. Leave it for God. God they fight. God they doing work. You understand? God they doing. Just be pure. Evil. How to be pure? Person they ask me, how are you pure? How did you know you are pure? It's common sense now. You see evil, you know follow them do. You see good, you do. That's how to be pure. You want to do something, you know this thing is evil against another person, you know do am. You see good, you do am. No pureness past that one. Go and try it. I'm not talking they do evil, but if you now know how evil be, like you see evil, say if I do this thing, you could affect this person this way. You do this thing. You see evil, you know do. Say leave am. But you say if we do this thing, it go dey okay for everybody to be comfortable and dey alright. Now that one you do. Forget people when they go vigil, they go church every Sunday, they knock their head against one. Hey. God know they answer them. God know they answer them like they answer you with your handwork pure. Pure to your neighbor, pure to everybody. You don't need to pray again. I tell you, try am. Me, I know they pray. You don't know. I know they go church, I know they go mosque, I know they go anywhere. I know they pray. I know they go babalawo, I know they pray. But guess what? God the answer. Even before I talk am. You have no idea. You have no idea. You can be pure. What is the right source? God is the only right source. So somebody say, make I not even answer you today because I don't get your time. Prince Victor, I don't get your time. I'm not for all those things. I don't get your time. Chegun, I've listened to you for a couple of years. I must say that I'm impressed. It is hard to maintain your values and sanity in Nigeria. Larry from Canada, I appreciate it. God bless you, Steino. Larry Clef. God bless you. But those who understand. Just be pure. God will fight on our battle by. Hey, why will you bring Bisola to come and be talking ill of the man of God? I'm not talking ill of any man of God. People have experiences and they came to share. And I can understand that this experience, from other investigations that I personally did, it get base, it get foundation, it true somehow. Nobody tries this with man of God and goes scot-free. Nobody tries it. They do all sorts of things. Send people to me to bribe me. I say no. You don't want to hear the story. You don't want to hear. Make I not even start. Send the student leaders. I no go mention the schools. Student union leaders to me. Sending people say make I say no worry. I don't need them. I don't need money. I don't need anything. Just chill. Because if you don't collect waiting demand they offer you, waiting go happen to you, I said you leave that one. No worry. Daddy. 1 minute, please. I'm coming. You understand what I talk? All those things they. Make I not waste on our time. But you know waiting, God dey. And God has no religion. I'm not against any religion, no. You can worship God through any means or religion. But the fact is, God has no religion by himself. Any religion that you want to use to worship God, you are free. But then, doing good and evil, is the spiritualism itself. That is the spiritualism. It's not religion. Make I live on that. I think and Shegun is not asking you guys not to go to church again. No, I can never. I love church. You guys don't know I love church and mosque. I love it too. I love it. Go. I love church. You know why I love church? It is one of the ways you can influence people. If you are pure and know the right things to say to people. You have congregation. Churches, one of the ways we maintain societal order is church, religion, whether church or mosque or whatever. People preaching to people, don't do evil, don't do it. It's one of the ways, one of the reasons we say have societal order. We don't have anarchy yet, is because of church. So I love church. I'm not saying don't go to church. I'm only saying when you want to talk about spiritualism, it's not about doing a ball or etutu or whatever. All those ones. Do it, it's fine. Your belief. But God, no. Don't worry. So you say you are pure, but you are insulting men of God. Who are men of God? What am I? Man of Satan. Come out. You don't even know the meaning of men of God. Do you know the meaning of men of God? Mention the ones I have insulted. Mention them. As much as I don't really agree with Oyedepo, I still appreciate that man. You know why? He's the one fixing the Otaidiroko road, doing politics on that road for people, for it to be more tolerable. Government abandoned that road ever since. It was only that man. So no matter how much I criticize him, I praise him when he does it right. When he does right things, I praise him. Mention the men of God in quote. Mention them that I have insulted. Oh yeah, what's your name again? Prince Victor. Mention the men of God that I have insulted. Bring them on. We are. I'm online now. I'm on live video. Let's talk about what the name of these men of God are, what they did, what I said about them. Mention them. I don't criticize blindly. I criticize when I feel this one is wrong. TB Joshua. What criticism did I have against TB Joshua? Prince Victor. You mentioned TB Joshua. What was my criticism against TB Joshua? Or sorry, insult. Because there's difference between criticism and insult. You and Bisola, me, abuse TB Joshua. Why I go abuse person we don't dey abuse story? We go don't deal with. I don't understand. Now Bisola gets story. See, I experience at the synagogue. This was what I went through. Does that make me the insulter, or does that make that an insult? I don't understand. Half education not terrible thing for Nigeria. I say I think a lot of people actually worship men, not God. You understand, my man? You understand? God is different from men. Man of God is a man. A man of God, as is so called, is a man. A man of God, they die now. Now only God himself will die. God is God. Man is man. If you like, qualify him as man of God. Even me, I'm not immortal. I'm not invincible. I'm not claiming what I am not. You understand? But the fact has always remained. Jude, Edu say, greetings, Shego. I say you are so emotional today. Please take it easy. I feel your feelings. Nigeria things will make someone upset sometimes. I salute your courage. Thank you. But fact, we need to educate more people. Hence the need for some of these emotions. People need to be educated, as in brains don't. They understand. They don't do things to brains. Prince came back and said, Bible says, judge not. But what did you do, Abi? Did I judge TB Joshua? I didn't judge him. I didn't judge him. Somebody was a victim, says she was a victim of things that happens at synagogue, and it was TB Joshua who did it directly to her. And she was not the only person. Did you see the disciples they were chasing out of the synagogue only a few days ago? Did you see that one? Were those ones, did I judge those ones, or was I the one who did that one too? Because I don't even understand the way people think anymore. You can see that Nigerians have been so abused and battered psychologically that the way they think is. You understand? You understand these things? I came here to talk about waiting day in the papers will affect us politically. And I don't channel me back to religion. Things don't happen to Nigerians. Things don't do Nigerians gone. They didn't like talking about sexual abuse in Nigeria. They are being too low to accommodate everything you are trying to say. Oh God. And not be say they don't understand, when our sentiment they affects them. The sentiment where they don't get. See, I'm a Christian and I must defend church. I must defend this and that. Now that sentiment they affect all these things. Now they cause all these problems. Now that sentiment, it be like say this religious thing, it be like saying a serious topic, and it be like say I go to talk more about them. It be like saying I won't make I talk more about religion, and I go to do. So you see the same person quoting the Bible, judge not, forget to mention that the same Bible says judge righteously. They always tell people say they don't know say Bible they get offensive and defensive. Yeah. Bible gets, it get with you go take attack. And the same Bible still get reversal for the attack. Yeah. It's in every religion. In the same traditional religion. If you are kept 1 million wa any law, if no ni te basha ti law egbe ko ba idani. En tó ṣe babaláwo tó ṣe affair Ifayan. Ono lo tún ṣe àrènàkò fadi. I'm sorry if I'm speaking like everywhere. Every man to every babalawo or herbalist or every priest or every pastor or cleric who gives you anointing for one offensive, the same person also has the reversal for it, the neutralizer. As there is poison, so also is what you call the reversal of it. That thing will take neutralize poison. Mention that for comments. I go, yeah. Religious jingles is too much in Nigeria, Just as there is one offensive, there's also the reversal. Bible will say, oh, all sinners shall perish. The same Bible came back and said, oh, for as long as you have Jesus as your Lord and Savior, for as long as you have accepted, for every offensive there's reversal. And it is not only in Christianity, we always had it even before Christianity came to Nigeria or Africa as a whole. Antidote, God bless you. Antidote. For every poison, there's also antidote. Is there there's mention anything in the Bible that does not have reversal? No, mention. Jesus had 12 disciples. 12 disciples. He didn't go with any of them. He did not go with any of them to heaven. Jesus, the first person Jesus took with him to heaven was a thief on the cross of Calvary. He met him for the first impression on the cross. Say, you with me today in my Father's paradise. He didn't tell any of his disciples this thing. No. A thief he met for the first time on the cross. That thief did not join him to perform any miracle, whether turning water to wine or taking coins from the mouth of fish, or what other miracle, raising the dead, any miracle. walking on water, all the miracles Jesus performed, the thief was not there. The thief was not a disciple. But Jesus took a thief with him to first to heaven before any of the disciples. For every offensive, there's a reversal. Not only in traditional practices, even in Christian religion, it's there. Go and check it out. Oh, all sinners shall perish, all this shall do this, blah, 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 blah. At the same time, you came back and said, for as long as I've accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, even if you're a sinner, all things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. There's reversal in every shit. As far as religion is concerned, no religion, mention anyone, there's reversal. For as long as someone will say, oh, the hadith says, that shall not get it. They will find another hadith for you in Islam, in the same Quran, that says that any infidel or any non-believer is this and you must do this to them. In the same Quran. They will find a hadith for you now. So what are we talking about? It's there. Go and check. Except you don't research enough. If you research enough, you will find that everything has reversed. Now, I know they do religion. If you're interested in justice, you can't do religion. Respect